So I thought this would be a great way to start filming a vlog. I haven't done a vlog in such a long time, and it's fun. I love watching the vlogs back and realizing that I do have a lot of fun editing and filming, and they just feel more like myself. Ooh, look how far my what's this called? The arm knee. I forgot what it's called. Anyway, my cat is playing in the background, so you're gonna hear him. Today, in the morning, I had to give him half a pill, and I almost forgot, so that I didn't check exactly the instructions from the vet. I didn't check the vet instructions, and I gave him a full pill instead of half a pill. The other thing is that I just moved a month ago, and I have been cleaning like crazy and unpacking. I finished unpacking. Also, my boyfriend brought his dog home for the first time in 2 years, and I became a mommy. Then, not even 2 days after, we got this cat. And then basically the whole month I have been unpacking, cleaning, barely had time to cook, so then we had to order a lot more than we usually do, and the food really gave me really bad indigestion, so it wasn't the best plan overall. And then today, when I gave him a full pill instead of half a pill, I cried. I realized that I could have killed him. I was panicked. I definitely wouldn't have killed him from giving him half a pill more. I realized that I need to take it slower. I need to start doing the things that I keep telling myself that I want to do before I actually finish cleaning the house or whatever, because this is a very wrong time to film. Okay, let's just put it like that. He's playing all around. I wanted to spend some time with him because I wanted to make sure that nothing happened to him from the pill, but apparently he's all right. I keep telling myself all the time, I'm just gonna start filming after I finish cleaning the whole house, or I'm gonna start really cooking after I'm done with this and I'm done with that, which takes a whole week or whatever. And I realized that I should just shut the fuck up with those thoughts for a moment and just open the laptop and try my best to, well, not try my best, to just talk about some feelings that I have, because I feel like that's what I should do right now. I feel like I am ready, and more than ready, to actually put out a video again, to actually read again. I have not read the book in a month, which is insane. It's insane. So today I want to start reading a book. I cannot wait, by the way, to put all my books on the shelves. I have huge shelves, and I have just been waiting for the moment when I finally finish cleaning the whole house so I can film a video on that. I know I just said that I don't want to do that anymore, that I don't want to wait for stuff anymore in order to do other stuff, but this particular one with the cleaning the whole house and then filming the video where I show you my bookshelves and whatnot, this one I want to wait for because I just know that it's going to feel so satisfying to do. I don't know what else to say. It's just been so fucking hectic, and I am really excited about making vlogs, because filming sit-down videos, evergreen videos about books, is a little bit, and it's always actually been very intimidating for me, because I'm not really good at talking about books necessarily. Well, I guess I am good at it, but only the books that I have barely finished. The books that I've read maybe a year or 2 years ago, those ones I'm really bad at talking about, because I just forget, and I think it's normal. And if I just read you a fucking summary or blurb from somewhere, it just doesn't feel right. So anyways, I do enjoy watching daily vlogs more, or weekly vlogs, more than I enjoy watching sit-down videos about books. I enjoy watching people that read. So this is the beginning of the vlog. I think I'm gonna film for the rest of the day as well. It just feels right. It feels right. I haven't filmed in so long. And I just paid for my Adobe package, whatever, Adobe subscription. and I haven't used it in almost 2 months, I think. So, by the way, my cat's name is Fivel. My dog's name is Edgar, from Edgar Allan Poe. My boyfriend named him. See ya.
Alright, we started reading. We have always lived in the castle. I don't know, it's interesting, kind of obnoxious way of writing, but at the same time, I get it. The protagonist is, well, hello. I guess she's stuck in she's like, well, she hates the way that people are treating her, and she's made this paradise in her own head, and she tends to repeat a lot of things, and at first I didn't really like that, but then I realized that's just a way of the author to let us know that she's really in pain. Okay, so I think it's time for a little update. I don't have the mic plugged in, so you gotta bear with me. What did I do today? I did have a nap, a 3-hour nap or something like that. I wanted to bake bread for the second time because last night it didn't turn out right. But I can't bake or cook when I'm not hungry. Anyway, I've been cleaning and I've been reading, and the book is what I want to talk to you about. So remember when I said that everyone hates this family because they're super rich? Apparently that's not what it is, and you gotta know with me, I don't read blurbs. If I want to read a book, I read it based off of who read it before. If a booktuber that I like read it and liked it, I will read it without necessarily looking for too much info on that book. So I never knew what the book was about. Apparently it has a movie with Alexandra Daddario and Sebastian Stan, whose name is actually supposed to be pronounced Sebastian Stan because he's Romanian. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that movie. I am almost halfway through. I'm gonna get fully halfway through tonight. Tomorrow I want to finish it, but I just really need to finish cleaning. And I do have a coffee with me, and it's 9 p.m. I just really want to get through it because tomorrow I do have something else planned. I want, as I said, to finish the book and to go do some grocery shopping because I need to do some meal prep. I want to make homemade granola. I want to do a bunch of stuff because I haven't had the time to cook. I've been cleaning for an entire month. So girl, I could barely find the time to cook. Yesterday I cooked for 3 hours. I made the bed. These are the most amount of pillows that I've ever had on a bed, and I'm very happy about that. As you saw, Fivel really had the time of his life playing. Okay, I guess I'll see you tomorrow morning. I do want to make some pancakes. I really want to get a waffle maker. And I mean one of those good waffle makers that have detachable, that you can wash. Good morning. I woke up at 9 and we're making pancakes. I thought about making banana pancakes, but I ain't because I kind of feel in the mood for something more bland. We're making gluten-free pancakes. Also, at my last job, I got this lunchbox. The image is from Pinterest. Chose it in 2 minutes because in the same day that I got this for my job, I also quit. I really wanted this, and I didn't tell them I'm quitting until I got this. I have 20 pages left. I've probably been a bit too harsh with this book, I realize. I know it's a lot of people's favorite book. I can't see how. Okay, people, the book is finished. I skipped the introduction. I don't know who wrote it. It's not Shirley Jackson, it's an admirer of Shirley Jackson. I usually read the introduction of the book after I finish the book, only because I don't want it to affect my view on it at all, especially when it comes to a new author that I read. And spoiler alert, I don't think I'm ever gonna read Shirley Jackson again. I think the writing style, again, it just did not suit me at all. I think it was very plain. I understand, and I'm not blind to the fact that it was written from the perspective of an 18-year-old girl that's also deranged. But I think a good writer can also write very well, no matter the perspective that they choose to write from. And I thought this was just very repetitive in the sense that it didn't only give away the fact that she was deranged, it also gave away the fact that the writing is bad. Usually in stories, you get repetition because there's a frustration there, right? Because there's a build-up, because the author wants to show you that the character is going through something and that they focus so much on one thing. And I do usually appreciate it when it's done well, but I will say that I enjoyed this book. It came to me at the right moment. As I said, I hadn't read anything in March until this book showed up on Google when I googled short books to read in a day, which it actually took me 2 days, even though it's really, really short, but I had to clean the house. I don't know. I don't see how Shirley Jackson could be anyone's favorite writer, and I know that now I sound like a bitch who is just... I sound like a hater, and I think I am a little bit, and I think that sometimes we should judge authors based on their most famous book, because I've never heard about Shirley Jackson in other contexts other than this book. I'm just glad that now I can finally focus again on reading, because as I said, I really do appreciate the time I spent with this book because it was so easy to read. At the same time, not one of my favorite books, not a book that makes life worth living, as I like to say. That's Stoner by John Williams Babe. That book, I didn't come up with that myself. I did read that in a Goodreads review for that book, and I totally and honestly, truthfully, 100%ly agree with it. Anyway, this is where I'm gonna end the video. Today, I made some granola and I made some peanut chocolate, a bark with chocolate and peanuts, because that's my favorite chocolate. Took a shower because I was stinky as hell, and God knows, I don't know why I keep getting things on my face in the past few weeks. I don't know if I'm irritated or what the fuck is going on, but my skin has never behaved this badly, honestly. It's a new thing for me that I have to handle, and I don't know how. I keep washing my face with a face sponge and, face washes, and I also use some serums and whatnot. I don't know what's going on. Oh, and by the fucking way, Seesop, who has been away from YouTube for about a year or something, has posted 2 videos that I have not watched, and he posted them a month and a half ago or a month ago. I used to love his videos. So him, Sean McComb, Anna Wallace Johnson, and a few other new ones that I'm really into. But Seesop, again, kind of my favorite booktuber, and I have now watched his new videos, which I kind of wanted to save them. I think internally, I might have a fear that I'm not aware of, a fear that I'm not gonna enjoy his videos anymore. Because he used to do something that I disliked a lot, which is the way he talked sometimes. But also, that's his personality, and I like his personality, that's why I watched him. I don't know. I think internally I am avoiding his new videos because I'm scared that I'm not gonna like watching his videos anymore. Anyway, that's besides the point. Thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you next time. And pray for my skin, please.